24/7 wish is a one-man job. It is a cumulative effort. And when we say effort, it means you have to work on every aspect. Today, focus is more on clinical legal education. He feels that this is not a place for me. Most of the students run away from the courts on the first perception and visit. Then everyone wants to enter the Delhi Supreme Court or the High Court. District courts are getting vacated. No one wants to work, or we want to go across seriously and strictly try to evolve a combination so that education is there, excessive knowledge, but integrated with multidisciplinary environment and creating a very fertile environment where people can be communicated. Say, we cannot be dictating it, but our methodology has to be communicative and understandable so that students are habitually adapting to the environment and there is no difference. A balance can be brought about from the classroom to the court.
Thank you. Thank you. So let's carry that thought forward, Dr. Bansal. It's not only India, but worldwide. I think law schools focus too much on theory and disconnected from how law is actually practiced. When I went to law school, we had several judges that would come teach. We had lots of lawyers that had been practicing for years that would come teach. In the real life, clients is more practical knowledge in the 1700 law schools in India, as Dr. Methi just told us, and a little bit less theory.
Yes, sir, you rightly said that across the world, legal education has traditionally focused on teaching legal theory, statutes, or judicial precedents. But however, in real life practice, lawyers are often judged by clients not on how many case laws they know, but on whether they can solve the problems effectively or whether they can communicate clearly. What about their negotiation skills? What about their drafting and how they can achieve practical outcomes? So here I would explain it with the help of an example. Say, for example, if a student may score very high marks in contract law, and he may know all the principles of offer, acceptance, or consideration. However, if that student is unable to draft a simple agreement or advise a client on business risks or even on negotiating contract terms, the client may not consider that lawyer competent. Similarly, if a law graduate may know every provision of, say, for example, BNSS, Bharatiya Nagarik Suraksha Sanhita, but if they cannot prepare a bail application or interact confidently with the clients or understand court procedure, they may struggle in practice. So, can practicing teach? Yes, of course, but with certain limitations. Practicing lawyers bring invaluable experience, practical insights, and of course, exposure to even real cases. They can teach court draft and advocacy, client counseling techniques, drafting of pleadings, contracts, even negotiation, mediation skills, even professional ethics through real life examples. But however, here I would like to put that not every successful practitioner is necessarily an effective teacher. Teaching requires pedagogical skills, patience, structured delivery, and ability to connect practice with legal principles. So here, what can be done to improve practice? Adopt a blended approach, combining rigor with the professional exposure. Like how Madam rightly said about clinical classes, even chamber attachments and based learning, including client interviewing, negotiation, exercises. So
Okay.
even use of technology like legal databases and AI content. And so the law schools, what I feel is that should not choose between theory and practice. Theory teaches what the law is, while practical training teaches them how to use the law effectively. And future-ready legal education requires both. I mean, a balanced approach, theory as well as a practical aspect. Yes.
So, Dr. Methi, according to Bar Council of India, there's about 2,000 colleges. You 1,700 earlier today, and the Bar Council put a moratorium on new law colleges in August of 2025. Question is not quantity. The real question.
I agree. Also, seen the trend of AIB examination, All India Bar examinations, and what was the results in last 3 years or 4 years, or recently there was one paper. So after that one, I have seen so many students how they are reacting on that when they were not aware about act. Okay, what will be in the paper and how should we be search any answer of any question, that is an open book examination. Recently, we are going to write something else about that one. Second one is, are they providing these one institutions which are not working properly? So once when we were talking about the BCI, the chairman and secretary were in Jaipur. So we were talking to them how we are going to improve the education, legal education. Are we providing there is a legal skills, technological skills or human skills or not? Some institutions are on papers only. They are providing the degree. So that put a different impact of a legal education in India. So many times some juniors came and they asked me, sir, what is the future? So many times some juniors came and they asked me, sir, what is the future of legal education?